Hey, what do you think you're doing? We didn't sell everything so you could go out and buy more handbags, you know.
He's got a point. In today's video, we talk about how we got rid of everything and our 5 secrets to minimalism. But stick around to the end though, because I'm going to tell you what I personally felt was the most important thing to us. Welcome to Go Rome. Hi. We sold everything so that we can travel around the world for the rest of our lives. Everything we should ever need, we can carry on our backs.
Indeed, and as I think you probably don't know, but while we were going through that minimising process, I was actually shooting little videos around the house. Did you know that?
No.
So I didn't think she knew that. So indulge us here. I'm just going to show Sarah some of these clips as we were selling our stuff. Hopefully you'll find it interesting too.
That's okay then.
Yeah, 130 quid, considering when we initially discussed it, my objective was I was going to throw the shirts out. Don't know if there's any Swindon fans out there looking at this going, how did he sell them so cheap? But there'll be plenty of other fans out there of other clubs going, how did he get that much for? We are not looking... Oh, what the hell?
What? Oh my God.
Another essential sale as we move on with our plan of sell everything we own and travel the world. So as Sarah outlined at the top of this, we've got 5 secrets that we want to take you through that will get you on the right road to minimalism. And where we're videoing this from is my parents' back bedroom, which is nice enough. But I've had an idea. Rather than talking about the 5 secrets in here, not far from here, probably about a 5-mile walk from here, is a park that I used to visit when I was a kid. I haven't been there for a long time, since I was 12. That was a long time. Let's not get into detail, shall we? So Sarah, how about you want to travel? How about we stick our hiking boots on, we get down there?
Okay, 5 miles.
Let's do it!
Oh,
go!
Okay.
Now, this diving board was here 40 years ago. When I used to come in 40 years ago, that was there then. They're still here now. And do you know what? I never saw anyone use it back then. I don't think it's ever been opened, but it's still here. And over here, this was the paddling pool. Again, I was too old. I was too old for this place. I can go on anything, but this here used to be the paddling pool that kids were going. And just beyond it over there was where Cheggers did swap shop for BBC TV. Exciting times. Exciting times. The benefit of becoming minimalist is in selling all your stuff. You can earn some money. And I would say in the process of us selling all of our stuff in our house, we made over £6,000. And I'll talk about that in another video. But this video isn't about that. This video is about the emotional side of becoming minimalist. And believe me, it is an emotional process. So, in this first secret, let's talk about our fixes to those emotional problems. Removing all this stuff from our lives isn't comfortable in the moment, but we started to really get a sense of enjoyment. And here's why. Firstly, we were able to give some of our stuff to family, friends and charity, and that was a nice feeling. We met some really, truly wonderful people along the way, people that we didn't know before, as we advertised our stuff, and they came along and purchased it. Hopefully there's 1 or 2 of those watching this video, because as we were going through the process, we were telling them why we were doing it. And you know what? That's been a really heartwarming experience too. Items that over the years we became really super fond of, we now are being repurposed and being used in a new world somewhere else. And we can take a lot of joy from that also. Minimalism feels a lot more comfortable when you focus on others.
On to secret 2. Phase your minimalism. Be kind to yourself. I'll be honest here, I had a stunning collection of handbags, purses to our American friends, and they had to go. So Neil talked to me about logic and getting rid of them, but I was emotionally attached. So what I did, I dealt with it in a phased approach. I didn't realise it was going to be a 3-phase approach, but that's how it's turned out. Phase 1 was, there was obviously some that I weren't that attached to, so that was the easy lot. Dug those out and attempted to sell them on eBay. Didn't do very well on eBay, didn't know what I was doing, but they were sold for very little. I then moved on, and the remaining handbags, I just left them to one side. When the time felt right, I went back to them, and interestingly, the next batch just appeared to me. I felt I could get rid of those handbags that I loved, but I'm ready to get rid of them. So they went on eBay. I did better, learning from my mistakes from the last time. So phase 3, they're still in my mum's wardrobe, but Neil doesn't know.
What? Oh.
Look, Neil, I am going to deal with it. I promise. It's in phase 3. This phasing really worked for me.
None of us want to recognise that really the stuff we own is pretty much worthless. But it is. You go into a shop and spend £75 on a brand new shirt. You get it home, you unwrap it, from then on it's worth pennies in the pound. It's just a reality. So when we started to sell our stuff and we were looking at the value of things, to be honest, we were pretty horrified. Here's just one example. Our lounge, distressed leather sofas, real oak coffee table, TV unit and side unit. We spent over £4,000 on all of that. Sold 450 quid. What happened there? That's just over 10% of what we paid for it when we bought it. And it's like new. So we took joy in other forms. For example, Sarah really loved those leather sofas, but when I told her that to keep one, she's gonna have to strap it to her back and carry it around the world with her, she was a little less interested. So we took joy in other things, such as knowing other people are going to get pleasure from it, knowing that the money that we've earned in selling it, we've invested, and already that money is growing nicely. So you just got to get over it. Your stuff isn't as valuable to other people as it is to you, because you're putting that emotional side to it. That is secret number 3.
So secret 4, have a plan. Don't leave it all to the last minute. So we knew we were going to travel around the world, and we knew we had to get rid of everything. And we thought we were doing a really good job, but actually we were just scratching at the surface. To reduce what you have, take some planning. With just a little bit of effort up front, you can really start to plan that process and then start to enjoy and feel the calmness that minimalism brings you. So, plan, plan, plan. That's secret number 4.
Secret 5, recognise you will hit a tipping point. With this kind of extreme minimalism that Sarah and I went through, it was pretty overwhelming, to be honest. We were not moving house, we were selling our house, and we had nowhere really to put anything. So we didn't have that benefit that we've had in the past where we sold houses, where you're going through some stuff and you're not quite sure what to do with it, so you throw it in a box and you deal with it when you get the other end. Didn't have that luxury this time. We either had to do something purposeful with it or get rid of it. The sheer volume of our stuff, it just felt vast. And as we went room by room, getting rid of things, we started to notice that tipping point where we found we had more space than stuff. Once we hit that, it really was downhill all the way. That is secret number 5. It's overwhelming, but you will hit that tipping point. So there you have it. the 5 Secrets to Minimalism. And I really wish someone had helped us like this when we were going through this process. Something I really recommend you do is write these items down, pin them to your wall, and keep them in the back of your mind as you're going through the process. However far you're going, you may not be going as extreme as we did. This isn't as easy as people make out. Sarah said earlier, be kind to yourself. Anyway, you wanted to wrap this up. I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah, I just wanted to say the most important thing that I found throughout this process, and it's really to recognise that becoming a minimalist is actually as much an emotional experience as a physical one. So, for example, getting rid of certain collections. I mean, prime one is your record collection. Never thought you'd get rid of that. The day you said that, I was amazed because you wanted to be buried with it.
Yeah, not now.
No, but when the time
One
time
day.
came. But it's really just to recognise there's emotion and as part of this as well, and certainly if you're a couple, is to recognise that might need a bit of support, and
You're a lot nicer than I thought you were.
Well, I can be nice.
Yeah, but you've still got to get rid of those handbags. You've got to get rid of them.
You're going to say
Anyway, so that's the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that now. We really want you to do that because that kind of stuff's important on YouTube, and we've got some wonderful ideas for content. But if there's anything that you want us specifically to cover, let us know in the comments. We really are interested, because at the moment we're somewhat locked down.
Yeah.
We want to travel the world, not really in a travelling mode at the moment. So anything you want us to do, let us know. If you haven't seen us before, have a look at our intro video. I'll link it up here. That gives you a bit of background as to what we're planning to do and where we're going and all that kind of good stuff. But this has been To Go Rome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
bye.